Hello, this is Mr. Z. This is a short recording, not a whole hour session, to show you how to use Google Docs, specifically Google Sheets, for the graphing of Lab 303. You can use it for any other lab, but let's use that one to show you how to create a scatter graph. In Google Sheets, it's called a line graph. So where we need to start is, and I hope you enjoy my background, I just cleaned up my desktop. We started Google Drive and we create a new sheet here. I always encourage you to give it a name here right away because you end up with a lot of untitled spreadsheets otherwise. Let's just give it data and graph for lab 3.03 or any other lab, right? And we can create multiple sheets here, and that works the same way as in Excel. So we need the data, and I hope when you collect it, you're able to do all three things at once. You know what I mean? All three experiments, all three beakers. I have the data here, so I see the jumps here. You remember we adding cold water at 3 minutes, so at 3 minutes it's still hot, and then at 3.5 minutes it's cold, about 9 degrees colder. And for the last data set, we have a jump of almost 9 degrees, right, from 11 to 11 and a half. So how do we create the graph? You select the data, including the titles on the top. Oops, must have let go of the mouse. Make it like, hey, Mr. Z, don't get nervous. What's up with that? I can't select the data. Seems maybe with the recording here something together. Let me try it a different way. Okay, so I can select the data one way or the other. Insert, chart, and it's almost there, like nice beautiful chart here already, right? And we can look at the data points, but we want to do customization here. We're going to change first the title here. It's a bit long, don't you think, right? Temperature versus time for cooling curves of water, right? It doesn't need to describe everything, right? We say enter here. We can decide how big. Maybe we'll make it a little bit smaller here. Give it an 11 or a 10. Oh, that's the legend. I mean the title. Okay, we can go to 14 maybe. Okay, and the legend is on the right. This tells us what the blue and the red and the orange colors are, and they are fine. You can change the font and the background. Don't play around with these features for now. What we need to change is the vertical axis. So on the axis we go left vertical, and we're going to type it down here. So we're going to say temperature in Celsius. A bit cautious with the degree symbol here because I just did it before and it hopped around. So I can try it at the end, but I want to show you. If we need to change it, so we're not happy with the 50 and the 90, you see the default is pretty good, right? If let's say we want the minimum to be at 50, at 40, so um, we'll do that. It doesn't look nice now because the numbers don't start with 40, so I'll probably go back to 50 in this case. And we can change all these things right down here. The number format, I think we're pretty happy with that. Um, the series, currently we have all lines. That means all three of them. We can just show one or the other, right? So I like to keep all lines going, but I like to show the points, right? So points maybe, let's see, at 7. That's then the data points, right? Each measurements. The lines are connecting these data points. You can change the position of the axis. You can play around with that, but don't overdo it, right? We don't need labels. You can turn on each value being shown there. And at this point, we don't need a trend line. Later on, we'll do that. And all we have to say at this point, insert. I'm going to put it right there. You move it around. Change the view mode, edit mode. Okay, so there's a view and an edit mode. In view mode, now you can copy the chart. You copy the chart and say, for lack of having another document here, I go to sheet 2 and I paste it with Control V. That's what you'll be doing right into Word, right? So you're going to have that right into where you need to talk about it. Don't forget to put a caption, figure 1. It's often close to the title, but have a little bit more, right? Um, More information versus time for um, water, water for cooling curves of water, curve of water with cold water added at 3 minutes and 11 minutes. Okay, you can write full sentences, but that's all you need to do. Cut and paste it over into Word, and it should work. And if you have questions, send me a K-mail, ask questions. That's what I'm here for. And I hope that recording is helpful. If I hear that is helpful, then I will make more of these. So I'm still in the learning phase on this tool, and grateful I have that, because the Blackboard sessions tend to be too long until you set them up, have the links, everything is ready. It's a bit of a beast. So I hope that's helpful, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you.